In the most remote corners of the world, places untouched by people, something else waits in the silence. Many who went there returned changed, and some never returned at all. Tonight, you will hear one of those stories. But before the story begins, remember this. Remote places carry a strange kind of quiet. It's not peaceful, it's heavy, suffocating. People who visit these areas often describe the same unsettling feeling, the sense that they're not alone, even when there isn't another soul for miles. In these forgotten landscapes, footprints appear beside your own, even when the ground behind you is untouched. Shadows linger a little too long. Your name echoes faintly, even though no one is calling it. And sometimes, the cold air feels like it's breathing right back at you. These aren't tales of imagination. They're accounts from hikers, travelers, and ordinary people who walked into the wilderness and came back forever changed. Tonight, you'll understand why. My name is Daniel. I've always loved remote places. No noise, no city chaos, just cold air and silence. Last December, I rented an old wooden cabin deep inside Black Pine Ridge, a place so isolated that there was no phone signal, no neighbors, just miles of frozen forest. The man who handed me the cabin keys only said one strange thing. If you hear anything at night, don't step outside, don't open the door, no matter what. His eyes stayed on mine longer than necessary, as if waiting for me to take the warning seriously. But I just nodded and drove away, thinking he was exaggerating. The drive into the forest was unsettling. The road narrowed until it felt like I was being swallowed by endless trees. Snowflakes drifted across my windshield, slowing everything down. Even the radio signal died halfway in. It felt like crossing into another world, one where sound rarely traveled and daylight didn't stay long. Every mile deeper, the silence grew heavier. The forest didn't sound alive. It didn't sound dead either. It sounded watchful. The kind of silence that makes you check the rearview mirror, even though you know there's no one there. When I finally reached the cabin, the sky was turning dark blue, the last traces of sun disappearing between the trees. The cabin itself looked older than I expected. Crooked window frames, cracked logs, and a roof sagging under layers of frozen snow. It looked abandoned, like no one had stayed here for decades. On the wooden steps, I noticed deep grooves, 4 long scratches that sliced through the ice and wood, too long to be from any normal animal. I knelt to look closer, but a sudden gust of freezing air swept across my neck, cold enough to make me shiver violently. I shook it off, forcing a laugh. Folklore, just folklore. I had no idea how wrong I was.